down and hit start.
I was just behind, so we are live now on mine
Yeah,
as well.
lovely, lovely. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm joined, as always, by the lovely Captain Holt, as I lovingly know him. Captain, how you feeling today about the quarterfinals?
Excited, mate. Very excited.
Yeah, all the work now starting to get towards the boiling point, so to speak, as we get into the quarterfinals, semis, and then the finals in a couple of weeks. It should be getting real tasty. Have been a lot of practice this week. I am racing in the fourth lobby. That is at 10 p.m.
10 p.m. UK, correct? Yeah.
And then the second lobby after this is at 4 p.m. and then 2-hour break, then 6 p.m. or 8 p.m. start, and then my race lobby at 10 p.m. So we've got a nice action-packed day. Let me get the stream shared quickly, and then I am fully settled in.
Just waiting for Hackney Devil now, who's just come online, so that's great also.
I need to mute myself, can't listen to my own voice. Honestly, don't know how you guys put up with me.
I like your voice.
I know, some people seem to do, I just don't. But hello, Gary, Goudini, Remy, and Dev, I hope you're all doing smashing. Right, just need to get this shared in the Hotring Discord and my Discord. Well, the Stunt Discord, it's not just mine. It's a GTA stream. I'm streaming. There you go, get that there, get some attention, and then live streams, and that.
Come on, Hackney, let's go.
What else am I thinking? That's it, then I just grab your link, and that goes in my chat.
Let's get Starstriders in mine.
In fact, if I edit it, because I'm on my laptop, I can quickly put yours at the top of my description so it doesn't ever disappear in the chat.
Yeah, I just pin yours to mine. I think that's works, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it does. That is a good idea, Cap. I'm not like having to track individual scores. That's usually what I use the pinned message for the stunt scores. Captain's stream. And again, if this is the sort of stuff you are interested in getting involved in, Captain Stream is a great place to start out your interactions with him and then progress forward into PlayStation messages or Discord. So make sure to head over, like, subscribe and smash that bell.
That's right.
Pin that message. Right.
Spectating on, and let's get this lobby number 1 going.
Lovely sauce. Now, we did also see the Masters of Endurance last night, as we did discuss a little bit at the end. They did seem to have tightened it up a little bit, and Bish still knows it just needs a little bit of final polishing, but it really, like, it all did tighten up, certainly between the C1, C2 and C1 Pro sort of times, and then it was the C3 boys were just, or the one that was able to be really consistent was just able to hold enough of a time advantage, just a little bit too much. So maybe they need to shorten that back by another 20 seconds for now, see how that plays out next week, see if that applies that bit more pressure to him, forces a couple more mistakes, and that, like I said to him, a little bit of final polishing, and that should be an event I'm going to be happy commentating for the next few events.
Yeah, I did watch a little bit last night. But
yeah, it all tightened up. It was a lot closer racing and stuff. It was a lot more enjoyable to be able to commentate on, because it wasn't all so spread out just until the final lap sort of thing.
Yeah.
So that really helped.
Magnus, wasn't it?
Yeah. So a more consistent car, so it allows more people to do a little bit better sort of thing at time. Yosemite is just a tricky bitch.
Oh my god, yeah.
I love the car. I love it, but it's the same reason why I love the Dominator. It's the same reason why I like cats. Like, there's just something about a cat that if you treat a cat wrong, it's not really going to like you ever again. Whereas a dog, you put the bowl of food down after you've hit it or something, and it loves you just as much. Bless him. I'm not an animal beater, but it's just I like that little bit of independence from a cat.
Yeah.
It's like, you fuck with me, I'm gonna kill you.
Here we go.
They're being sucked in to the race lobby. Bang on at 2 o'clock. So it is the top 10 that progress, if I am correct, right, Captain?
That is correct, mate. Yes.
So we are going to be seeing a good few people dropping out. The lobbies are all pretty stacked, and you are going to need to get your points in. Well, you're going to need to grab at least some good points in the non-contact.
Yeah.
As well as getting some good points, or just smashing the non-contact stuff, and then you can play it a little bit safer in the contact. Is there 17 people in the lobby?
Waiting for one more, I think. Yep, GNL Swift. That is the
GNL
reserve.
Swift is stepping in as a reserve for Dublin Wolf. Dublin Wolf a little bit unwell. We are hoping to hear from him soon, but he's not been in touch for a few days, so we have given the spot to GNL Swift.
GNL Swift, yeah, if we do have anybody, if Dublin does arrive, we still obviously do have 2 spaces left, so we can, he will get
finagle
in,
it.
although if they're not by race 3, they will
Then
not be allowed
the
to
spot
play.
was going to GNL anyway. Yep.
Exactly,
That's how it's all stated in the thing. Got a couple of good luck messages coming in on the Discord from Zippy and Lulala.
Just waiting for Swift, must be coming now.
I can't tag them on the Discord, so I don't think they're on there.
No, they were in the lobby.
Bad time to choose to go toilet. They only missed the first race. They should still have that invite and can join. Well, they won't. I don't know if they can join mid-race because it was lagging out last week.
It's got to be. Here we go.
Lovely, lovely. Got all the misfits in the lobby now that are supposed to be. Now, practice this week was a little bit heated.
To say the least.
I'll reveal that much. It got a little bit salty in the chats here and there. Some people maybe need to just be a little bit more cautious here and there on the throttle, a little bit more gentle on the stick. There's definitely a couple of little lag incidents where people are racing clean, but then their lag car goes a little further forward and hits the car ahead, sort of thing as well. So they maybe need to adjust to that and just drive within themselves that extra percent. Certainly in the early couple of laps, find your pace around these drivers in this competition. Basically, just ease yourself into it.
Yeah,
you're all good enough to race clean.
Yeah, that's the order of the day. If you want top 10, you're going to have to finish top 10 every race, or if you are at the top 10 in some races, you're going to have to go top 5 to gain your positions back for top 10. This is a stacked lobby. We will start off with Amnesia.
Step back just a touch. Oh, I've gone forward first. We're going to go all the way back to the back, I am.
I just need to put the names of other people.
Mad Warrior, get rid of that little bit of a bogged down start there. Who was it? Crispy Bacon.
Oh, big hit there!
Whoa.
Was that William Salias driving through people there?
Oh, I think it may have been. I didn't see the name. Somebody else just got twatted as well. William Salas was just on their inside, so
yeah, the rain
maybe
is
just
not
struggling to adjust to the rain. Oh,
Yeah,
he's gone into the back of Psycho a little bit. Psycho holds it nicely. Yeah, William, you are just going to have to adjust your style a little bit, lad. Can't go so aggressive in the slippy conditions.
No, I'm going to
And you haven't maybe waited on a couple of incidents either, so if they did come forward and complain, you're already going to have lost your points for this race potentially, lads. A little bit cautious. Ease your way in.
Watching on Salias now from Krusty's car. Oh, it's getting a bit tappy in there.
Getting very tight. They've held their lines nicely. Lucas backed out of it. Didn't want to get sandwiched between Krusty and Viper. Psycho got Mojo Morris on his outside. West side coming across. They do not come together. A little slide from West side as he tries to trigger a bit of oversteer to pull away from Psycho.
Everyone just seems to be settling down now. As we're on board with Zerlak, up front with Lucas the King, just running behind Psycho, Mad Warrior, and William Salias here.
Nice slipstreaming from Mad, just getting himself a little sniffer first. Halfway point on what I believe it's just over the halfway point. They're about to come around past the finish line, I believe. Oh, yeah. William Salas right into the back of Krusty. Oh, Viz. Hopefully he does wait on that. Just seems to be feathering his throttle and is falling off the back of the pack. Yeah, it should be really good, Gary. I've been looking forward to this all week. And hello, the Denton fella.
Is that Gary Houdini?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary, just be ready, bro. For the next one, you are a standby reserve, so be ready just in case.
Viper up the inside, carrying his pace nicely. Lucas right behind him in that slipstream. Using that trying to pull away.
Going with Viper. Warrior trying to get on the slip as well.
Yeah, he has done it, and he's out of the back of it without causing any issue for Lucas. Nice, clean stuff, Mad. Big group of drivers just behind him, isn't it? Flick back. Oh, I'm ready, son.
Oh, Zerlak. Oh.
A big loading screen for me. It's taken me all the way back to Giraffe in a bit of a free air. He could maybe do to either feather his throttle a bit and pick up one of the guys behind.
Oh, West side with a little tap on Lucas. They do correct it though.
Amnesia will be somewhere in the action.
Oh, Zerlak getting caught by West side. Just tapped him there. We leave the action and move over to Viking Pro.
Just caught the back of that, and then I think it was William Salas just spinning out a little bit behind Amnesia there as well. Amnesia looking to get themselves back on to the pack.
Viking moving through the pack up to the front line here with Viper, Mojo Morris, Hackney, Psycho Lucas and Crispy Bacon all getting into the equation now.
Yeah, GNL Swift really closing up behind as well. Amnesia cutting the corner. Lucas the King, I'm not sure if he spun out or got a little tap from someone there, but he's fallen back down into the midfield for now.
X-Rex, hey buddy, how you going?
Hey.
13 people watching now.
Really nice.
Just tuning in.
Oh,
Mojo got Viking there. Tried to wait and got caught for his troubles.
Oof.
We're going to move up the order and we'll go up to Psycho.
Behind Crispy Bacon. We've got Hackney Devil on Psycho's left with Crispy. Viper over there. Amnesia's on this side with Psycho. West side making up the top 5. This is the top 5, yeah. There's West side just coming in.
Oh, Psycho just caught the back of Crispy Bacon. I don't know what Crispy Bacon was doing.
Somebody's flipping.
Crispy Bacon got caught up the backside by Psycho. I'm not sure how that played out.
No, Psycho's gone back down the order with him, so he's waiting up to pick him up. I think he feels he could have maybe done a little bit better.
He left him. Crispy Bacon was getting twatted out by people as he was trying to correct himself. He's just getting leathered.
But no, Psycho's back down in the order with him somewhere. Their names are right next to each other.
See, I don't even know whose fault that was. It looked like he jacked his car and Psycho had nowhere to go.
Yeah, a bit of a racing incident.
A racing.
Yep.
Oh God, Mad Warrior, RCR8, just behind the lead pack there.
Just ahead of Amnesia, we've got Be More Code alongside Mad. Zerlak coming into the mix. Nice feathering of the throttle, not to go into the back of Mad and Be More. Showing that he can control his car really well when it's not a practice session and he's not been wrecked already.
Must be coming around for the 4th lap now, the final lap, I think.
1:53.148 is the best lap by Be More. Fastest man on track by about a second.
Little gap just appearing between the front pack and the last, is it the final 5 back there? Oh, you're getting a little bit greasy.
Viking gets got, I think that was. There is going to be plenty of time to get back into it if he's got some slipstream still. It is a long lap. Hey, Bolid! Hope you're doing very well, fella.
I'm afraid you were late, Green Thumb. We started on time.
Yep.
So your invite you weren't online, I'm afraid.
And we shouted out in the Discord half an hour before. I gave another shout out 10 minutes before. And we didn't start until 2 o'clock.
5 past we started the racing.
Yep.
Oh, Warrior getting a little tappy.
He holds it in the end. He straightened it up. Just used Viz to help him line the car back up. Gets out of the back end. Amnesia's been playing this really nicely, just keeping herself in like the top 7, 8. Keeping herself out of the messes, just where it gets a little bit more compact up front. But keeping in prime position to grab a bit of slipstream into the final couple of sections maybe, and try and pick up an extra position or 2, if not a little more.
Warrior's in the wrong position here. I think he's going to get caught. He has just for this final. I think we're on the final run now to the line coming down here.
That's why Amnesia's starting to push a bit more. Picking up the pace, not being so nice. A little bit too wide into the... Oh, Amnesia just gets away with getting the back end taken out there. Will feel slightly lucky with that and gets herself a lovely top 10. Like Viking as well, got himself back up into the top 7, yep. Having a quick run through. The order is Mad Warrior, Zerlak, Viz, Williams, Salas and Viper making out top 5, then West Side, Viking Pro, Hackney Devil, Amnesia and Giraffe are our top 10. Lucas the King, GML, Swift, Askew, Be More Code, Psycho, Krusty, Ewok and Crispy Bacon are the top 17. I think there is an 18th person in the lobby, so we're going to have a little scrolly scroll. That is Mojo Morris. 151.449 from Crispy is the best lap. Able to make full advantage of slipstream and no catch up a bit further down the order. But no, Dr. Green, thumpy lad, get yourself ready to accept an invite.
So yeah, I sent him one already. Share the curb, Warrior. Like you were trying to push Warrior off the curb. Fucking share the curb.
You can't force people to share in a competitive event.
Warrior was ahead of you on the curve and I saw him just easing on over there trying to push him out the fucking way. If anyone's watching my stream, please invite Green Thumb. I already did send him an invite. But I can't do much more from this position.
Viking has extended the timer, so clearly he will be trying to try. He won't have done that for no reason.
No.
He's a boy that likes his racing, not waiting. I know that much about Viking. He's a bit of a quiet lad sometimes, but I know that.
Yeah. Rizza got a job.
Did he? Nice stuff.
Yeah.
Has he done his first days yet? How's he finding it, if so?
I don't think so. I think he's just been told he's got the job. So.
Yeah, nice.
Good job, Riz.
No, it's a
Green
good,
Thummy,
yeah.
can't do any more.
Congrats, Riz. Nice little confidence boost for yourself.
And this job will entail dealing with public face to face every day, so that'll be great.
Hey, that means the lad's going to become super chatty man in the parties in the next month or so. It's the way it works, right? Once you start having to deal with real people. I know it's what it's like for me. I suddenly became much more confident online.
Yeah. Green Thumb, I can only invite you from the lobby when I'm in the lobby. I'm spectating, so I'll try again. You're going to have to watch the stream and accept that invite when it comes through in between the race.
Yeah, don't accept it during the race. Wait until we drop back into the next race lobby.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you'll lose.
There you go.
Yeah, it's lagged you out.
Again. Yeah.
You've accepted that one too late after it had launched, unfortunately. The timing's just off. He extended it, so there was the minute and a half and he'd got the invite. But we don't quite know what's wrong with these playlists with it kicking people out in the middle of the race. William Salas ended up with a GTO as well, so he's not going to be taking the points. He has pulled over early.
Yeah. Mojo, get off the green like that.
It was just 2 wheels early on. He knows the rules though, so no more of that.
No one around him.
That's what I mean. No more of that. Like, you can do it once.
First corner. Fuck it.
I need it. I need the boost now. This is the important time. And see, Viking, little, just 2 wheels over that little corner is perfectly acceptable. Again, just cutting it a tiny bit, just cutting over where the white lines would be if they were on the track. Joe Morris just easing in to try and find a bit of position, and Viking, finger out the window. Show a little bit of courtesy, lad.
Green Thummy, you have to join in between races, not on the race. You left again, bro. Viking just pushing his way through. Acknowledgement from Mojo. Little pip on the horn. Lucas trying to tail Viking. Plenty of space. Long straights. Enough time to be slipstreaming. The pack seem like they're just still together. GNL Swift just dropping off the back there. It needs to get on that slipstream, otherwise they're going to get left.
Just move back a little bit more. I want to see the whole pack, or as much of it as possible.
Yeah. Right on board with Lucas at the front.
I've got myself mad. So you've got the front, I've got the back here, Captain. It's all managing to stay really tight and clean at the moment. Not seen any major incidents early on, just the issue for William with his GTO. But he's feathering his throttle and keeping himself well out of the mix.
Yeah. Just going to drop back from Lucas onto Giraffe. Just as Lucas is on his own at the front there. Just with the 2 wheels off. Nothing sinister though.
You're just coming by.
So I like making a move around the outside, but he's not going to get the speed
pulling
here.
himself up into the top 5 nicely. Crispy Bacon and Psycho just up the inside. Be more, a little bit of a bump back off of the wall and into Mad.
Green Thummy, I'm afraid we're going to have to speak to you later on. We're not keeping you out of the lobby. As you can see on my live stream, I've invited you twice. That's the end of the matter, I'm afraid.
Like, we have shouted it out. We can't do any more. We're really not trying to cut people off. We are doing all we can to get everybody in. We need you guys online at the right times for your lobbies, otherwise you will miss out. Because we've got 20 people to get racing at the same time. We've got 3 more lobbies to follow this, and even the last lobby we'll have already been doing 6 hours of it, so we will want to get on with it, so we're not going to wait too long and give them time either. That's my lobby I'm racing in, so if I'm not there on time, I'm out.
They're not getting a real invite. You are, because you're accepting it just a little bit at the wrong time, I'm afraid.
Like, these lobbies are a bit broken at the moment. Rockstar have fucked it. If you join during the race, it kicks you back out. You need to do it at the right time.
In between races. I don't know how many times we have to repeat that.
Oh, Mojo, Morris and Westside just getting into it a bit. I think it was Westside that maybe caused it, 'cause he's waited up there for Mojo.
Yeah. You asked for this time that you couldn't make the late one, I'm afraid, Green Thummy. You've not made your time. That's on you. Just going to go on to Crispy Bacon from the Misfits, who's just behind the front 3.
Oh, tiny little bit of lag
Hey
there
Matt, how
on
you doing?
GNL.
Oh, this front pack have made the breakaway here now. We've got,
They
what,
are.
7? They need to work
Psycho
together.
just leading the pack behind with Viper. They're slipstreaming away from the 2 just behind them. They'll be using that party chat audio to their advantage, try and do what they can.
Yeah.
Mad just getting out the back of it. There's plenty of slipstreaming opportunity if you can just grab the back of Viz. Viz is slipstreaming himself, so that's going to be difficult, but he's got 3 racers behind him to help suck them back into the race. Must be down to the final lap or 2, really. It's not too long a lap.
We will look at the fastest lap. Is a 50.1 from Mad Warrior.
Yeah, and that's who I'm on board with, just in behind Amnesia. Again, Viz is just getting the slipstream, not allowing Mad to grab hold of it. Just a little bit too far back from Krusty. Just out of ream. Is he? Is he though? He's in it, I think. He's pulled away from Amnesia as well, and he's up to this group, making it a little group of 3 with Krusty, trying to give Krusty the slipstream and get them moving along.
Thank you, mate. I've not invited you, Green Thumb. I'm not going to speak to you anymore. You've joined the lobby off my invitation, so we did invite you.
Yeah, we can't do fake invites. There's no such thing as a fake invite. It's just
You're
Rockstar's
watching my
buggy
stream.
at the moment.
You can watch my stream. I've invited him 3 or 4 times.
We had it last week as well during the first event. We've had it all week during practices. If people join during the race, it will kick them out again.
You weren't on time, I'm afraid, Green Thumb, because we started on time and you were not online.
I shouted it out on the Discord for people to invite the people in the lobby as well, and you didn't get an invite off them, so... Oh, Mad does just catch Fizz. He is feathering up. Was a little bit of lag. I think that was really unfortunate from Mad Warrior. We are going to head back forward. I know Psycho, Hackney Devil and that did get themselves back into the mix. But yeah, we need to focus on the action and not on the negative. Captain sending you the invites and stuff. Hopefully one of the racers will while they're in the race pre-lobby again.
Crispy Bacon took someone out, did not wait. That's going to be a penalty.
Giraffe did just get a little rub of Psycho, but nothing went askew. Psycho nicely in the slipstream, just trying to bide his time maybe. In behind Giraffe and Zerlak. Hackney Devil following up behind Crispy Bacon. It's all getting a little bit bumpy towards...
Run to the line, here we go. Vikings pushing on Giraffe.
Giraffe. Oh, Hackney Devil, I think, just got forced into the wall a little bit, and then that ends up taking Psycho out. I'm not sure if that was lag, or we'll quickly give that a little look back on the
Can Rockstar please remove the option for Viking to pull out the finger during races? You've had several other invites, Green Thumb. You're joining at the wrong time. I say no more. We're done.
Oh, Crispy Bacon just pushed Hackney Devil into the wall, and then that fucked him and Psycho.
Yeah, I know, and Crispy Bacon fucked the car before on the previous...
Yeah, I don't often show anything like that. I'm calling that as I see it. He just pushed Hackney Devil into that wall before the finish line, and it fucked Hackney Devil and Psycho, so...
Yeah, we got that. We Crispy Bacon 6th.
Oh, no, but that is exactly as it happened.
Oh, yeah. Did the same thing before.
That is a bit aggressive.
Yeah. Indianapolis.
Oh no, my boy Psycho, he will not have been happy being a bit further back watching that happen and still getting caught.
You were on time, now you were 5 minutes late. Yeah, go away. Zerlak with the opening lead. Thanks Viking for the push from Giraffe. Now use the invite. Green Thumb, you can use the invite now.
Now.
You know, he's goddamn high horse.
There you go.
Oh,
and that,
yeah.
Look, it won't kick you this time because the invites Captain's been sending are not fake. We cannot, we can't send fake invites. It's not a thing. We're not trying to keep anybody out of the tournament. Captain is running this as legit and as cleanly as possible. There's no favouritism, there's no non-favouritism to people either. Everybody has been treated as equal. If you're on time, you're in. If you're not, you're not.
Exactly.
The first lobby gets a tiny little 5-minute bit of flexibility, but then that knocks on effects to every other lobby as well, and it limits the break for me and Captain in between the two lobbies. So we can't do much more than we are trying to do either.
Exactly.
Like, there's a lot of people we're trying to get racing every weekend. Starry should go spectate the 9-hour race event after and commentate. Well, if it's Chrono, to be absolutely honest, I can't do it today or like in the next couple of weekends, but there is a chance I'd be relatively interested in doing it. I'd streamed like nearly 10 hours last week, so you know, it's not
Here
beyond. I might have to pop off for the odd little food break here and there while I leave the stream on. And hello, Matt lad. But no, I've got 2 more commentaries today already, and then a race lobby myself later tonight. Oh, the 9-hour is already happening. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do the 9-hour this week then. But like I say, Chrono, in the future, get me in touch with the organisers of it and we can have a little conversation.
Here we go. Moving on to the non-contact.
Hey, Fluky!
Everybody remember to give the video a like, subscribe, hit the bell. We have streams every week. Multiple days.
A little bit of coffee got stuck in my throat then, that was a bit weird.
Here
I'm
we
going to
go.
see the 30-second wait, as Captain says. Sprunkville Roval. We've been seeing times get really quite low. I think we've seen a 39 or 2 during practice. If I'm right, then I was at a 42. Yeah, I think that's right.
I'm going to start on Deadly Viper.
I'm with GNL Swift at the moment, but I might want to go out to them outside cars. But I did just miss who was out there. Dr. Green Thumpy got some good drive down the slope. With a 5th or 6th, I think. Lucas the King. And Viper just gaining a little bit of an advantage early on.
Viper on the inside,
Pushing
Lucas
hard,
really wide.
nice. We are going to just ease forward a bit, just keep our eyes on the front pack. We'll sit with Viking for a little bit. Getting a good drive out of the corner, right up the back of Durer. Boy, Sacco doing good work as well. In 5th place at the moment. Amnesia as well, just behind
Viper. Just on Amnesia
Oh,
now.
on Amnesia, yeah.
Front pack just ahead, Giraffe 3rd, Amnesia 4th, Viper battling with Lucas the King. Always good value on the non-cons, Lucas. Amnesia, steady line, just catching him a little bit with Giraffe there.
Nice,
Mad
slightly
Warrior.
later breaking point from Amnesia into the first section, closing the gap up a touch as well.
Gonna go just back to Mad Warrior, who's having a good battle here with Mojo Morris, putting the pressure on. Past Amnesia. Really nice line from Mad Warrior. Lucas just holding the lead. Warrior going very wide, allowing Amnesia back, but he will get the drive out the corner and the speed.
Chrono lad, we'll have a little chat on Discord, and if you send me some of the channel links and stuff, and I might have a little look into piecing together a little highlights package and putting a little bit of commentary over the top. I'm not too good with editing and stuff, but I'm willing to give it a shot and see if I can get my head around it. Like I say, we'll discuss that on Discord, because I'm going to focus on this event for today, lad. Keep it nice and professional. Amnesia, nice drive through the corner, keeping a distance tight to Mad Warrior.
Yeah. Piss off, Chrono. Chrono Dimension, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Piss off, Chrono. He knows I love him.
Yeah.
Biking just behind the front pack here. Just steady away. Not a lot of passing going on with the guys. They're all at the, same level, so everybody just sticking. But Viper is putting the pressure on Lucas up the front there.
He has held the lead, 41.239 from Viper to 41.388. It's Mad Warrior though with the best lap, 41.128. So he is closing the gap up ever so slightly on Giraffe and Lucas and Viper. Amnesia doing really good work in 5th place, 41.315. 41's all the way down to 9th place.
Psycho just stepping out a little bit does correct it.
Tight stuff.
We are going to move on up to the front here and go on board with Lucas for the
Viper has gained a bit of an advantage, just doing what he was saying earlier, just wanting to be a little bit more consistency than pushing for his fastest times.
Just putting the pressure back on, he's faster in the first section.
Hello Spam, how you going fella? Bit of a slide on the braking point, did cost Amnesia a little bit of time there, and that's allowed Viking cleaner drive out of the corner and down the straight to just pick up the position. Extra curbs from Amnesia into the braking point here, just a little bit smoother from Viking. The drive through the corner though from Amnesia, it's gonna be tight as they cross the line.
Everyone taking that wide line on the last bend there. They should be on the inside where it's shorter.
That was what Amnesia did to pick the position up. She would have picked the position up just for the line there.
Yeah. Warrior not really making any impression. Lucas fighting back now with Viper.
Right.
Lucas taking the lead. Oh, is he just
Viper's just holding it. A little bit more aggressive on the curbs. He does not want to give up first place.
No. Good points here for first. We are going to watch this battle now for the last couple of laps.
Oh, Lucas a little bit tighter, but Viper using the hill, just drifting down it nice and gently, gaining that little bit of extra boost you can get if you manage it just right. Oh, Mad Warrior does just come off the wall on one of the... Oh, it was lag. But it was just one of them bricking points where you can hit the wall and come off to the side. But no, massive thank you to everybody for tuning in for the first race lobby of the day.
Speed, he's got the speed over the crest. Viper with the easier line through there. It's going to be on the brakes here with the final to land. Keeping it tight. Luke needs to come down. Brake boost off the curb.
Not getting the drive he's had before. There's still one more lap to go.
Yeah, here we go.
1.128 is the best lap. We're going to step forward to Viking.
Lucas just holding it nice and tight
into his rhythm now.
Couple of car lengths back to Viper. Nice line by Lucas.
Viper not losing any more time through that little section.
Now, coming out the final bend, this is where it's going to be won and lost. Viper with a little bit of a faster run, but Lucas holding the inside line. He's learnt from the mistakes of the last couple of laps. Run to the finish line, it's Lucas the king.
It's Lucas
from RNRT, Deadly Viper really second from the pros.
Top three though there. That is Lucas the King, Viper. We've got Viking. I think we had Mad Warrior and Amnesia and Mad Warrior. Yes, Mad fell a little bit further back after. Yeah, it was Amnesia, then Mad for top five. Then we've got Giraffe, Psycho, Dr. Green, Thumpy, Mojo, Morris and Crispy Bacon making out the top 10. Be more code Christy Ewok Vizerty, I can't say that, we're going to go back to Vizor, and Zerlak and Askew top out the 15 Westside and GNL Swift. Check out 18th and 19th on this next points screen. best lap with Giraffe 41.098, and William getting caught out with the Banshee this time, choosing to back out, having the GTO and the Banshee in back-to-back races. Not good.
10 points from
points.
Williams. 10 points from William for race 2. He got 10. He shouldn't have taken them 10. He was in the GTO.
Yeah.
William. Moving on to Chiliad. 6 laps. Yeah, very good race there, Dragon, between the boys. Nobody getting sub 41, but still very consistent.
Yeah,
good
just
battle.
keeping their consistency nice and high.
Yeah. Keeping the car on the track is order of the day. No DNFs, no crashing. No. So we still have everybody in the lobby. Steeler Boy needs an invite now. It's like 37 minutes late. You weren't in the lobby.
You've missed the 3 race call thing as well.
Yeah. Sent a message a while back on the PlayStation. It's like, not
really.
PlayStation.
We're streaming.
Discord's the place, yeah.
Again, we are doing all we can. Like, there are going to be a couple of little things here and there, and we are trying to get everybody in. But if you're not online at the right time, there's not much more we can do.
Steeler Boy will get 1 invite, as he did try to get in before race 3. But I'm not sure what else we can do now. It's race 4. You're going to struggle to make the top 10.
And if you are in the next lobby, you've got 1 hour and 22 minutes. So make sure you are ready for that. So again, we will be running relatively tight to schedule.
Try and get Steeler Boy in as the guys get away.
Brilliant this time. Has got himself the correct car.
Don't even see Steeler Boy online. Not sure how I can invite. Steeler Boy's offline, so I'm not sure how I can invite you.
Well, it's on stream, Captain. You've done what you can now, so back to the races.
Yeah, here we go. On board with William Salias. Oh, as Killer likes to call him, William's alias. But then again, that's the same guy that calls you Johnny Starrider, so...
I wasn't sure if it was William's alias either, or William Salias.
William Salias. Why would it be William's alias?
You never know, it might be a second account, Captain, from a dude called William.
Yeah, no, I've known William for a while. William just getting in there onto the rumble strips.
Step back down to Lucas.
We look at the
William still tapping that horn. Mojo riding the curbs a little bit later than some.
Take a first look at Askew.
First. Where's that taking us back so far? Oh, it's a good place though. We're with GNL right on the back of the pack in the slipstream of Be More Code here.
Everyone just staying out of trouble.
Throttle heavily just to stay in position.
Forcing his way in there past Viper. Needs to understand it's only the first lap.
Okay, I thought I saw somebody drift off the track to the left there, but no, it's all good. Nobody's respawned further back, and I've not seen it pop up that they left instantly.
No. Sticking on board with Askew.
It's getting bunched up at the front. You can see the guys on the right are just trying to give themselves that bit more space, and it's quite tight between 5 or 6 cars down on the left side of the track. JNL is going to need to try and grab a bit of slipstream just so this front pack doesn't pull away.
Rusty just on his own on the right side here, staying out of trouble. Oh, little taps there, but everyone gets through cleanly. William and Askew just tap there. Mojo Morris running the high line with Crispy Bacon just behind.
Side, up in behind.
Round
Ooh, Crispy Bacon appeared to do a bit of a brake check on GNRL. Handled it nicely. Trying to get in a slipstream. Psycho, but slipstream he has from Westside just pulls him away.
Oh, a little tap from Zerlak. Viper catches it. Zerlak needs to just hang back there. Oh, little tap from Westside on Green Thumpy, but nothing too crazy.
A little bit of rubbing at the moment. You can see Viper there just adjusted away from Thumpy. Maybe not quite trusting him. We didn't see Thumpy a lot in practice, so just wisely picking a bit of distance.
Oh,
Viper just trying to adjust.
Cars there.
Yeah, Viper has waited up. He straightened Askew out as well, and he's making sure he's got his slipstream, so that's all sorted out. Askew won't be too
so me just
happy
edging over here
out fully.
Giraffe ever so slightly, and then give him the room on the rumble strip.
It should be
just having to give way there, not being able to get onto the speed strip as Lucas was running the line.
Askew. Viper now back in the mix, having dragged Askew back up with him. Askew back up with the pack. Viper getting himself back up into the top 5 or 6.
Green Thumpy holding that bottom line now has established that run there from Giraffe. Giraffe had to give way. Williams going down with them. Mad Warrior just coming to the front of the pack. Deadly Viper, Lucas, Mojo and Green Thumpy Warrior all here at the front, followed by Fist, Sally,
bunches up a little bit as a couple of people hit the brakes.
Oh, Zerlak get a little tappy there on Warrior. I don't know what that was.
Bogged down this whole pack behind, like 5 cars. There's some big lag on GNL from time to time, just shifting positions.
Yeah.
A little bit of teleportation.
Gonna move off Warrior. Back over to Krusty. Aussie to Aussie.
I'm gonna go sit with Giraffe. If I can just pull him away from Giraffe's front end, making sure that potential lag bubble not going to cause him any issue. Askew's just pulling in a bit aggressive, but Giraffe handles the line really nicely, doesn't get too wobbly on the sticks.
Wide.
Yeah. Just with Giraffe behind it, will be in a really good place to catch anything. Oh, Viper just gets a little tap from Viking in his back end, but he corrects it really.
Zerlak, where's he going?
What is that, lad?
Yeah, you can't run over there for that strip, Zerlak, watch out. It's one or the other, buddy. Now at the pack
curbs nicely.
Just letting Giraffe know he's there. Giraffe just riding the strip, not riding the strip even now.
No need to really take the risk, not while you're already bunched up by catch up anyway.
On board with GNL Swift now, just behind this lead pack.
Deadly gets a little.
Oh yeah, little lag from GNL Swift. I see what you mean.
Yeah, just. Looks quite smooth and then suddenly jumps to another position and is smooth again.
Yeah. Psycho just feathering the throttle behind Zerlak. Zerlak making his move through the gap there on the rumble strip.
It's a little bit tight, but he handles it nicely.
Oh, Crispy Bacon, no idea where they were going there.
I think he might have just nudged across Viper. I'm not sure. He started to pull away a bit from Giraffe and then it I heard
He just
taps
turned right a little bit.
with Viper, who was already there. Like he'll feel like he was cut across. I'm sure.
Yeah, you can't just turn your car across somebody's front end. On board with Psycho running the rumble
Not
strip
when,
down.
yeah, not when you're
here.
racing this tight.
No. No. I think we will be coming round now for the last lap.
Yeah. Deadly Viper has waited for Crispy as well, so he's going to try and pull himself and Crispy back up into it.
Just going to move off Giraffe.
Oh, Zerlak does just clip the back end. He's feathered instantly and pulled really nicely out of the way of everybody there, causing no further incidents. He's grabbed instant slipstream with the instant he caused.
Got Viking.
Yeah, that would give them a relatively decent chance to maybe catch back up in the second half of the lap. That sort of instant slow up and giving back the slipstream to try to catch up in this later portions of the race you need to do. It looks like Vikings, like Dandy Viper and Crispy now working together to try and close the gap in the final sections.
On board with Hackney Devil, just of a front Mojo, Giraffe, Beemore, Askew, Mad Warrior, Krusty.
Yeah,
everyone getting a little bit closer, yeah. Here we go, GNL's going to have to be careful of the lag bubble around them. This close to the car, she's just taken Zerlak out.
Oh, there goes Lucas. Giraffe's off the track as well. Giraffe sees the worst of it.
Giraffe is
not going to be happy
lag
with that. Mad Warrior and Krusty also getting caught up in the back end of it. Giraffe is maybe going to pick up an extra position or two here, but it is not their fault. If they were waiting for Giraffe there, I think they just got bumped into him. Lucas saw pretty rough side of it as well, because he was up in the top 5 to 10 and he's now just finishing.
Lucas got rammed up the arse by GNL Swift. I've just messaged GNL Swift, they cannot race like this. It's not possible. Wasn't your fault, Krusty. I don't know what you're waiting for.
Happy. I think he's just letting the time tick down, giving people a chance to settle down and let their anger out.
Yeah, Giraffe, we have messaged Swift there to let them know that can't continue racing like this, at that close quarters.
He can get a little bit aggressive. He does seem to have been doing a little bit more to feather his throttle and stuff, and he feathered instantly there and pulled out of the way of the people behind him. He didn't cause an extra incident after the one with Viking. Him and Viking got back up into decent points. Viper, after his incident with Crispy Bacon as well, getting himself 14 points and sees himself sticking in the top 3. So it's Viking, Pro, Viper, Zerlak, Viz, Giraffe are a top 5 in the playlist at the moment. Didn't quite complete my scroll down there as I was just checking through points. But no, like everybody is clearly trying a little bit more today. Is we have a little bit of an incident at the moment with GNL's internet being like, it looks really nice and smooth most of the time, and then there's just a massive position swap where it actually readjusts them to their position, and it will be doing that for the other drivers, and that's likely what's caused that last incident, and that was a big one. That just ruined like 5 players' races.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't think it's actually their fault. I'm not saying they're a dirty driver. They are looking when it's actually nice and clean, like they're racing straight, they're doing good. Hello, third ass. But then them little tiny lag spikes are sending people off the track in that situation. But how are you doing, third house, my boy? We're on to another level. This is a bit of a double layered track. Apologies. 1 second. Well, just coming in to the 5th race. You've got 1 hour 10 minutes, or 1 hour 9 minutes if you're in. Oh, that is just what I was doing. I hydrated. I think I nearly drowned myself, and I needed to rehydrate to get the drowning out of my system. But I do appreciate the hydrate. Fox from my man Dragon Soup 420. Pretty sleepy, just woke up at 10:30 PM, and in an hour is my F1 tourney. Really good luck for that, my man. Is as you know, you're in the stunt chat, so you saw what kicked off a little bit this week. Had that to tidy up, but it all seems to be sorted. So I will be chatting to Owen on Sunday, hopefully, if that's good for him, and then we'll be working something out for after this Hotring event. So that's another 2 weeks of this after it, and then I can try and work in something with you guys on the Saturday. Krusty gets out of the back of Viper. It did look like a little bit of a lag, like coming together, and then he pulled out of it. Viper just gave him a little smack with the tail.
Worry and Lucas up on the high wall there.
Yeah.
Little extra
Mad
speed.
getting really high up on it as well, just leaving himself a couple of inches of wiggle room. 3 layers are being used. A couple of them coming back down to join the boys underneath. A couple have stayed up top.
Take the wall or not? Yes, yeah. If you're on the
really
orange, if you're on the orange and the rumble strip, you get more speed.
Oh, he's listening to the stream cap.
Yeah.
Instantly adjusted his line and came back down for the
It's
curve.
undulating, so you're kind of
Yeah.
not brake boosting, but it's boosting itself.
Yeah. No, it's what I'd noticed, like just sitting on the curb and the red bit.
Yeah, Esco, 10 o'clock tonight, mate.
Yeah, my lobby lad, I'll give you a good shout for that, so don't you worry. Me and you are racing together, you'll get plenty of warning. Me, you and Official are in the same lobby, so we'll get in a party and stuff, and Captain can have an invite and he can pop in and stuff if he wants, but I know with the commentary and that, he needs to keep it non-favouritism. That was big, yeah. Giraffe again has seen the worst of that, but Hackney Devil did go up the back of Zerlak, who went spinning across the track and just caught Giraffe as well. Did get to see all of that play out.
If anyone is watching in the later lobbies, if you do take somebody out, don't just stop the car in the middle of the pack. You know, come safely up the road
over to the side a little bit.
Yeah.
Like start feathering so the person behind you knows you're slowing down. Don't just slam on the brake and come to an instant
stop. It's going to cause a big crash.
Yeah, you can see how tight it's getting.
Yeah. Just drive up the road a little bit and wait for them to come past you and work together. That'd be the best option.
This was one of the lobbies we were thinking might be a little bit dirty, just because the way it had been in practice. I'm not making any assumptions about the way people actually race when it's not practice, but we weren't so sure how many people were like trustful for my Viper boys and Psycho.
I believe this is the most trustworthy lobby.
Oh, it was just in practice.
Everybody, on paper, everybody, like, the most trustworthy.
Yeah, but everybody in the chat were going off at each other, and it was a bit more bumping, and it's drivers learning how to drive around each other a little bit as well, and all that sort of stuff. What they can get away with people's internet connections, because if you live in Australia with somebody, you can do more than you can with somebody Australia to England and stuff like that.
Absolutely. On board with Westside from the Misfit crew, I do believe, yep. Viking Lucas up the wall. Lucas taking the high line, Viking sticking on the orange. Guys, just feathering the throttle here.
Feathering nicely,
Crispy just trying to move over. Westside says not today.
Ico will be
through.
just saying, "Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Let me race my race." Oh, there was. Oh, maybe you weren't there, but it doesn't matter. It's all cleared up. Third house. Just some in-house stunt drama that I ended up having to do a bit of tidying up and helping out with this week. Yeah, that nice and cleanly up into first. Viz out of his slipstream nice and smoothly. It's all bunching up again. Askew just didn't quite have the room. He tried to shift out to the left, but Crispy Bacon just shutting the door, and William Salas just got a little bump boost from behind. It all stayed nice and clean, but I'm sure Askew won't have been too happy with having the door slammed in his face so hard. Oh, William Salas ends up spinning out. I didn't catch who caught him, and nobody has waited for him. Viz did just tap him at the end there, but that wasn't Viz's fault. That was just as William was spinning. So there's every right to carry on. Hello, Esco, my boy.
Means somebody riding the wall with that bit of extra speed. Askew just through here, Viking just ahead.
Just sticking on the right. Psycho up top.
Oh, Green Thumb, just cutting across there. He can't cut across the tracks like that. He's going to get himself caught out.
Oh, Viking's car reacted a bit weirdly on the curbs there. He's going to have to be a little bit careful that doesn't cause him any trouble or anybody else. Seems to do some weird kick up at the back. He handled it really cleanly.
Like up on the high as the guy's down on the low.
Side on the curbs on the right. Lucas though just gets through. It all bunches up. And Viking gets himself into the top 3 or 4 there with Viper. Didn't see who quickly swung across at the end. I need to get my stream.
There was a run to the line now. I didn't
quickly.
Forgot that was such a fast race there.
Yeah. It all got a little bit bumpy, but it stayed relatively clean as well. That was.
Oh, yeah, the last 20 metres was a bit bumpy, just coming together everyone for the line, but nothing. I don't think there's anything sinister there, was there? I'm looking back on the stream now.
I'm just about to. I just want to get the points.
Anywhere from 10th place upwards looked fairly, you know, you were going to get rubbing and racing, but there was nothing crazy there. Win for Beemore, RCRH, Giraffe, second, Deadly Viper, Lucas Hackney, Psycho, William Salas, Askew, Visitor, and Zerlak rounding out the top 10.
What happened
131
to Viking?
from
Because
Mojo
I
Morris.
did think he got across, but.
And as we take a look at the standings after the halfway point, we see Viper, Giraffe, Zerlak, Beemore, Visitor, Viking, Lucas, Warrior, William Salas, and Mojo rounding out the top 10.
My boy Psycho at the moment 1 point behind Mojo Morris, first on the chopping block, but he has got another 5 races to see what he can do. Hackney Devil 5 points behind Psycho, so a little bit harder, but I don't think anybody's out of it. All the way down to Askew as well, 40 points, then it's only 4.
Psycho is in the top 10 currently because William does get the 10
okay,
away from the GTO.
Yeah, that is true.
So
sorry, the adjustments.
We'll take a quick bathroom break.
Apologies for that, but Captain taking the points off a little bit on the fly, remembering that William does lose the points for the second race GTO BIC. That does see Psycho up into 10th, and I think William then first on the chopping block. Or no, he'd be down on 52. It's a bit further back, just below. Hackney Devil on 55 and Amnesia on 53. Yeah, so William back down to 13th really. Pushes everybody else up a position. Kakuna! Kakunawazoa. No, we'll get that right on stream later. The lad will be joining myself, Esco, and Official in the stream party for the race later this evening. He's in our lobby as well. That is your boy Loco Kenzo. Right. So this is, I really like this remake version of Trenchway. It looks a bit rougher, but at the same time it's actually smoother in the build. Really well done.
Yeah, we thought we might, you know, Hotring Trenchway is Trenchway. Trenchway is Hotring.
Yeah.
You have to have a Trenchway. Here we go with the guys.
Has started me with boy Deadly Viper.
I'm on board with Krusty, as we will watch the guys go over these jumps. There has been talk in practice of the jumps, but believe me, there's bigger jumps in the Rockstar tracks that you all can get over. So come on, it's possible to do it. Yeah,
just landing on Viper a little bit.
First couple of laps here will be a little bit hit and miss, just till we get the pack spread out. But once you get the spread out, you can pick and choose where you're going to jump on the track. It should be, it's big enough.
Plenty wide enough.
It. Yeah. Look across the pack from the opening lap.
Hackney Devil. There's somebody up on the inside. Let me just hide the hood a little. There's a Viking Pro.
Plenty of room on the bends here as well. It's not like it's... Oh, but Krusty's got plenty of room and still manages to go so wide.
No, like with it being, with the curbs not being, or the curbs are there, but it being flat, you can use that whole bit of track. So that's what I'm saying about it looking a little bit rougher, but it's actually a lot smoother and better to drive on.
Yeah. Who have we not? Let's go see Amnesia, who must just be behind the front pack here. Krusty must have missed a checkpoint somewhere.
Snap lag there on Viper's car. He's handling it nicely. That could just be spectator lag. So we are just going to move back and see how that looked to other people. It's all looking smooth.
Psycho just coming off with Diz's weight there.
Yeah. Oh, Zerlak seems to spin out off the wall. Yeah. Managed to spin out around Viking though, unless Viking has waited up just in case he thinks that's his fault. Maybe the lad being a little bit too nice there, unless he'd given him a little earlier bump into the wall potentially.
If you guys are watching on the stream for later, notice the checkpoints are not on the jumps. You can go as wide as you need to off the jumps there.
I'm just bipping his nose up into first.
We are on board with Dr. Greenfield Peter on the stream. Apologies. By the way, my bad, all of the invites came delayed. Oh, little crack there from the guys.
Oh, and Hackney Devil just coming across a little bit aggressively there as he tries to correct himself. Did nearly take Askew out, but Askew's kept going, rightly so. And Hackney Devil now needs to try and get onto the back of Visor to try and grab hold of whatever positions these two can. But Visor just looks to be looking to ease away at the moment. So we will move forward, head back into the mix. We will pop on to Giraffe.
Oh, little incident on the inside, but they've got it together. We're going to move forward onto Viking Pro.
Oh, that's potential issue. Now people are so spread out, there's crossover potential on the jumps.
All in a good day's work. Viking just spinning out, losing control there. Viking needing to feather the throttle around the bend. He can't
has
put the
got ahead
power on.
of the jump earlier than these guys, but I think the distance between that jump and this jump's a little bit short, so we'll see what happens here.
Big roll, big roll.
Rolls and has a little brick flip jump. It sees him over the top of Giraffe as well.
On board with Viper. Dr. Green to me just ahead, like Giraffe up the front there.
Viper slipping between Thumpy and Giraffe.
Slippy Viper.
Like a slippy snack.
Yeah. Oh,
Snicky
landed on my green to me. Held well.
Thumpy up the back of Giraffe. Gets out of it. And Zerlak again nicely controls his move. On this occasion,
getting close to the last lap now.
Showing he can definitely handle himself very nicely in the events. And was maybe getting a little bit more aggressive and maybe a touch trolly
yes.
in the salt rubbing category.
Oh, Viper just catching one of the guys, but they do correct it both in the air
both
perfectly.
landed it, and with it being in the air, it's just a bit of a racing in air coming together. Neither seem to be too aggressive on their pull across. It's just the way it drifts together.
Viking with his finger out the window, too deadly. Viper, fuck you, I'm going past you.
Taking a little bit of dirt to shorten the air time from Be More Code. That was Be More Code, just getting a little bit of a slide out on landing.
Deadly Viper giving way there to Mojo Morris as they went round the bend. Lucas getting a little tap up the backside. Definitely must be last lap coming round now.
Has to be.
We're going to stick with Viper, one of the front runners at the playlist currently. Good air over, just going to land just behind Morris. Oh, just on Morris!
Nice. Spins Viper out.
Not a good place there to be spinning out. We've back with
Mojo managed to get away. Oh, a little bit of a lag hit from William Salas on the back of Giraffe, and he's not waited. He's carried straight on in. It wasn't just lag. The car did end up going through him after he'd hit him. There's a lag, but he might then think that he spun him out. He spun out himself, but no, William's lag car hit him. I saw that, and he pushed Giraffe around the checkpoint as well. Giraffe's got really unlucky today because has been racing somewhat clean, the lad.
Yeah, what you have to tell me the time of your stream for that incident from William.
Yeah,
you saw it. Yeah. Oh, is there like just getting caught up on the green? Watching. Oh, off the inside wall. How'd you hit the inside wall by yourself? They're like just coming through on Lucas there. Oh, the crossover was close there.
Somebody just explodes behind Psycho. Psycho wasn't involved in it, it was just the explosion we heard. Just trying to keep himself picking his line.
Lucas the King sneaking up the inside.
He's got Viper's slipstream. That's going to help him pick up a couple of positions. Viper as well getting second, third or fourth there again. Getting really nice points. Psycho will be happy just to see himself away from the potential relegation zone a little bit maybe. I say relegation, it's just a knockout zone. There's no next league below this. This is the tournament.
Although that does lead on to something that we are working on.
I know, yeah. So. Like with the division thing, I've been getting my division thing in the Stunts is getting to my head the relegation and promotion sort of thing.
Yeah.
As it comes in.
Just watching that incident now. Oh yeah, it was a lag smash by William and he didn't care. Like
it was lag initially because it looked like Giraffe was spinning out and then he smashed into Giraffe as he was lightly sliding and just went. So he could have waited slightly, just got them both slipstream and it wouldn't have cost him too much time, but Giraffe had also missed the checkpoint by that point.
William Shelley off 16.
But it was lag that started it, so I don't think he meant to drive dirty initially. Thought Giraffe was spinning and then didn't wait.
you can see the lag happening, and he
Yeah.
continued to drive straight through him. There's no waiting. You know what you're doing, even if you're not touched the car. You know what you've done. Hey, William. Moving on now to La Mesa, catch up off.
But Viper was still leading the way. Just going to run through the points off the stream. So top 5, Viper, Zerlak, Lucas the King, Be More Code and Viking Pro. There's a points gap from 119 to 89. Draft just 1 point further back on 88 in 6th place. Visa, Mojo, Morris, Psycho and William. But William is losing that 10 points. That does see Mad Warrior
16
into
points.
10th. Yeah, so yeah, he's losing a lot of points. He's losing a lot of points. Quite a few people are moving up a position, so that does see Mad Warrior up into 10th. Anyway, that was the point. Mad Warrior is in 10th, not William.
Yeah, and they're just the points that we can see from our own stream.
Yeah.
We don't know what else is coming from the other players later on with the video incidents. Results will be updated throughout the day on the website, and the final results of all 4 quarterfinals will be posted in the Discord. But if you do want to stay up to date with the results as they are ongoing, 482elitegaming.com will be the place to be. www at the beginning, should I say, but I think we all know.
I don't think you need to type that anymore. You can just type the 482 gaming. It's all I ever do.
Should just come up, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I never. It's always just YouTube.com. I put in and whatever I type. Never.
You know something, Fox? You aren't even subscribed to 482 Gaming.
Am I not? I should definitely be.
I'm not showing any subscriptions.
I swear I have been before.
It shows you're not.
I'm gonna subscribe now. I swear I have been.
I feel like I got a bone to pick with him.
You're not. I definitely was last week, and you are popping up on my thingies.
It's weird. Here
yeah,
we
I'm
go.
Subscribed.
It says you're not. Because I can see your subscriptions, and you got Viper, you've got other people at 20 subscribers, 50, and we're not there.
No, but I definitely am. I'll unsubscribe and subscribe again, but so you're going to watch it go down to 205.
Here we go. Catch up off, remember. Going to get a good start here.
Resubscribe and all, and we'll see if that fixes you a bit further up my list.
Yeah. Oh, Beamer pushing through there. Not sure what gap he was looking for.
Actually, my blunt is weighing in on it. Hello, Dark. How you going, fella? Yeah, Matt, that was really unlucky. This checkpoint for Giraffe really sucked the race out. William controls the car this time, and no lag for Hackney Devil. It looked like Hackney maybe even played it a little bit safe there with William and got nice and heavy on the feather of the throttle to get a bit of extra grip. Oh, William spins himself out this time. He had Hackney on the outside. Hackney didn't seem to come back across him, and it just spun out. So maybe that's William reacting to the lag of another car, but it's his car actually lagging. So,
yeah.
Like on my screen there, I'm with Mojo Morris. Hackney did nothing to do anything to him, so he just fucked himself a little on this occasion with the lag. So it does swing both ways. It's just a bit. It's shit for everybody, because he's not going to be enjoying his racing experience either, while he's probably trying to race clean.
Yeah.
And it makes him look like a dirty driver, or a bad driver, when he then does like what looks like a mistake like that, or such an aggressive incident on Giraffe before.
Yeah. Unless he's not seeing, like you say, not seeing the same thing we are.
Like, that's what I mean, not completely. So what he'll have seen is Giraffe just sliding or spinning out, and then he's just driven through him, which he shouldn't do. That's wrong, but he then sees that as a racing incident. Giraffe, I believe. Oh, Viking gets tapped up the ass as well. He stays on track. I think that was Viking that maybe felt like he caused the incident with Lucas, and Mojo Morris just not noticing that he was slowing up. coming together there as well. I didn't quite catch who got fully wrapped up in that. I know it was none of the guys up in the top 5. We've got Amnesia, Giraffe, Psycho, Askew and Deadly Viper having made it through at the moment nice and clean. Mojo Morris getting very close to the start line for very little reason there, but still got past it nice and clean, giving B-More the space to come back across the curbs nicely as well. And Mojo just refusing though to share the curbs. As much as he was willing to give space, there was no incident. He's like, no, the curbs are mine.
B-More, B-More, B-More.
A little bit aggressive on a tap back to the right.
He can't come across the car like that. B-More.
So that was B-More taking. Gonna scroll back and just have a little look. Askew out of the mix.
He needs to give the position
they
back
will
to
be in the party together, I think. I know they were earlier. So they'll be sorting that out between themselves anyway.
B-More's going to have to give that position back to Askew or he's going to lose his points. He can't just drive over to the... He can't just take his own line. He knew that Askew was there with him. Stupid move.
No, and trying to force Askew into a place where he maybe goes off the track at the jump.
Yeah, there's no need for that.
No. Green Tumpy, new PB, 19.225.
Which it is bloody slow.
18.528 from Mad Warrior.
That's looking a bit better. Warrior just behind. He's in a bit of no man's land, Warrior here. He's got Fischer behind him, but I think he's going to catch them here
on
just
the landing.
On his own accord. He is. He's on the back of the slipstream now.
Still
he should get on the back of Viper. Just check and see. B-More still ahead of
Psycho
Askew.
and Viper just behind.
Amnesia pulling out a little lead now.
Really nice consistent laps. Hasn't got the best time, but 19.078.
Warrior just off the back of this 4 here now.
Has got away from the pressure of the pack a little bit. These guys still having to race cleanly with each other now.
Hello to the 26 we have watching now. Thanks for being with us. Warrior with a nice exit off that curb boost there. He gets some slipstream now and makes his move into this 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th pack.
I am not 100% sure, Dark. That is something you and Mobbin should have a look into, as why these checkpoints are so much wider than the ones we get for stunt racing. Mojo just a little brush of Psycho's ass, but both of them getting away with it because Mojo getting out of the throttle before the coming together happened. So just a bit of extra boost for Psycho to see him down the straight. It has closed up a little bit to Amnesia, but the gap's still nice and healthy.
B-More still has not given the position back to Askew.
And there's now a 6th person up into the mix. We've got Mad Warrior, Mojo Morris, Deadly Viper, Psycho, Giraffe, all trying to chase down Amnesia. Amnesia really does something to gain a little bit through the corners, because she did put it like they'd shortened up the gap just before the jump and that, and then she pulled away a little bit through the corner again. So just being a little bit cleaner, having her own air completely to take her own line.
Yeah.
Seeing her through the track. You can see by the back end of the straight they are beginning to have shortened it up again, but just nice clean through the acceleration. No catch up to slow her down. It was get on the curbs early, and these guys not quite using slipstream to its maximum.
Warrior into 2nd now. Psycho just having to adjust. Oh.
Just pulling out from underneath Viper as well. Viper would have been in the pipe. Please, Psycho, to the left, to the left. I don't want to land on you.
Mojo Morris just on the back of Psycho now. Warrior pulling a little gap now from Psycho as well. Warrior's done really well to get from where he was behind the pack there into second place, and it's
just picked his way through it nicely, nice and clean. Didn't cause any incidents for the established top 5 as it stood, and just broke his way into it.
Psycho now dropping down to 5th nearly from a promising second.
Pull through. It's coming towards the final line. It's not too many points lost. He knows he's got first place at the moment, so he's just probably playing it safe, not wanting to take any unnecessary risk and then potentially having to lose extra points waiting for somebody, because he got a bit aggressive just to hold the lead in the playlist as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is what you have to do. You just have to remember you're racing yourself as much as the other people. So if you've already got good established position in the playlist and the race, hold your place and let a position go. Like, there's no point fucking 2 of you up in 3rd and 4th and then dropping back to 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. Like, that's doing both of you no good.
He's finished ahead of Askew, which I think he did. He will be losing the points there. Good win for Amnesia. Took advantage of that early gap and got away. Yeah, just on the black screen at the second. There we go. Win from Amnesia. Warrior with the 118.2. Giraffe Mojo. Deadly Viper Psycho. Fisher Hackney Devil. William Salas and Zerlak rounding out the top 10. See how that affects the table. Viper with a handsome lead here. Zerlak, Giraffe, Lucas, Mojo, Warrior, Fischer, Beamart, Viking and Psycho in the top 10 by their own right now.
And William again will be losing the 26 points. That sees him fall back down behind Hackney Devil.
Good win from Amnesia. They needed that there to get themselves back into the mix with 3 races to go.
So is it Azizi Amnesia just 6 points behind Psycho, and there was somebody else.
Beamar saying me and Askew worked it out. Yeah, Beamar, that was completely your fault there. You shouldn't have run across him. You overtook him for the position, no problem. That's fine. Move forward to Queensway Circuit. We will be taking a 5-minute break after race 10, and then we will be back at 5.25 with quarterfinal 2. Run you through some of the names we have in there. Dragon Suit, KS Walker, Affordable Weed, Juicy, Talala, Tonku, Proud Air Force Vet, Vetra Slim, Storm, Kayets, The Exalted Ace, Maggio Magic, Remir, Ron McDonald, Shadow Blazing, IROC, Captain Mousecop, Big Boom Tonight, Hard Nut Cupcake, and Brahman Shaman. Very good quarterfinal 2. As we move on to race 8, we will, looks like, be starting spectating on Askew. And we will be having legend that is Robert Grace James commentating with myself on Lobby 4, as Starstrider will be competing. Here we go with race 8. Start on board with Askew.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pop back to GNL. Hello, Yumpy lad.
Krusty off the track. Not sure what Krusty is doing there. Committing suicide.
Bit of an explosion as well.
Yeah, Krusty committing suicide off the bat. Not sure what was going on there.
Stick with JNL just for a little bit. Just letting themselves fall off the back of the pack a touch. With the lag they are going through, they may be finding it harder to grab slipstream and that sort of stuff as well, because not quite picking up where the cars are actually positioned in front of them.
Stay out of the way till the last lap as well.
is getting Mojo's there. Passes it by nice and
William,
clean.
just a little tap on the back of Askew. Needs to understand the lag. William needs to just really start to relax. West side getting a little tappy on William, and William in turn tapping Psycho up the back. West side needs to relax with that. West side, you're going to get yourself caught out there. William needing to hold the line straight.
Now waiting up there for the little incident caused in Amnesia and Lucas Pass. You can see Krusty just waiting up.
Krusty's parked at the beginning from the start.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened with Krusty.
Just putting the control down rather than letting himself get frustrated if he's...
Yeah. We are going to stay on board with William.
I've come
the centre of attention
forward to Viking. He's got Crispy up his ass.
William pipping the horn, not sure who he's pipping towards. A little bit out of shape there. We will move away from William and we'll go on board with Crispy Bacon. Come up, jump down to take the lap. Oh, Askew up the back of Crispy Bacon. Crispy holds it well. Askew getting caught up there in the slipstream off the jump. William needs to put the brakes on there.
Correcting the slide nicely.
William tailing after Viking Pro. We'll just keep him in our picture there.
Top 5 at the moment. Be My Code, Visa, Crispy Bacon, Mojo and Viking, Psycho, William, Lucas King, Dr. Green, Dumpy.
Oh, Mojo got some air on the back
Deadly
of Pissinger.
Viper, somewhat of the top 10.
Bailed out off the jump there, Mojo Morris. We see the guys on the under road there. We'll stick on board with Mojo. Giraffe's waiting for him, I think. Yeah, his teammate waiting to help each other, I think.
Yeah. And
teammates via Talk or IROC crew.
Dark, this one is this one's a closed event, so this one's already ongoing and its sign-ups are all complete. We're in the quarter-final already, semi-finals next week, etc. But if you want to add Captain TR19 on PlayStation, then he can get you involved with events in the future. Or you're in touch with me anyway. You're in a lot of the stunt chats. I do share these Hotring events as they come up. Captain will be announcing the next one sometime in the next week or so. I'm not 100% sure of the date, so I'm not going to commit him to it. But I know the announcement is coming soon.
That is correct, yeah. Just on board with Green I think we are on towards the final lap, maybe one after this. Green just tapping up the back of William Salias there.
Knowing him. Just only need to learn to race contact beforehand, Dark.
We have a way around this. We are going to be on board with Fist from the Devil crew. They come here together now on the step down on the run to the line. A little bit tappy there. We will be moving on to the final lap.
But yeah, I did share this one in the Discord. I shared it in the stunt chats like 2 weeks and then a week before sign up closed, let people know how close to full it was and all that sort of stuff. But I think more people have got a little bit more interested now. They see how it is.
Yeah.
Like so now it's been streamed. A lot of my community have come across it, and I've had quite a few people saying they'd like to maybe get involved next time. Like Gucci as well, already is a lot more interested potentially for the future and stuff.
Sweatbox. Fisher just behind the leading couple of cars here as we're making our moves round into the last part of the lap. We will be.
Who was the chrome car on their own on the wall? They just managed to spin themselves out.
William.
Yeah, he completely he was up there on his own and spun out, unless it somehow showed Viking spiking up the wall for him, like, which can't happen. So that's his internet again. Like, he has to accept that.
Here we go, run for light. The guys on the left are going to get the speed. Giraffe on the rumble strip. He's going to get the win. Giraffe. He's on the right line.
Oh, yeah, Lucas was on the right.
The guys should have been knowing practice. The middle is the slower part of the track there on the run for line.
They were just sandwiched between at that point. I think Viking did try a little bit, but Zerlak was just there on his outside, and then Giraffe had the line already. Lucas the King on the right side did get himself up to second, but Giraffe with that earlier curb on the left.
Invites will be going out to the next lorry straight away. We will just be around quarter two. Krusty with his finger out the window, not sure what was going on there with Krusty. A win there for Giraffe. Very good knowledge of the track there, showing the rumble strip down on the left as Lucas was on the right. It was a close run thing there. But we do look at a win for Giraffe from Torque. Lucas second, Mad Warrior, Mojo, Zerlak, Viking, Deadly Viper, Amnesia, Hackney and Visitor. See how that looks with 2 races to go. I think the top 5 or top 7 are already pretty much there. We do have a little battle going on between 8th down to 12th, I think, where still 30 points can get you in. So we look: Deadly Viper, Giraffe, Zerlak, Lucas the King, Mojo Morris, Mad Warrior, Visitor,
scroll through the
Viking, Beemore and Amnesia on the 10th place there. We look: Psycho just behind Amnesia, William Salios 10 points, but then reduction goes down. So Hackney
26 with the other race as well.
So,
with the racing
so he'll be on to 67.
Yeah, he's down to 15th place.
Down. Yeah, so
that sees Dr. Green Thumpy moving up one as well.
We need a win for Hackney or Crispy Bacon to stand any chance of progressing. They need a couple of wins here, but Crispy does have the Indianapolis penalty hanging over them. I think 4 laps here on El Vescordo Town. Very nice track, just need to watch the final start-finish checkpoint as a bit of the prop does stick on either side there. You can see it in the picture on the map there. New subscriber, Starstrider-Fox.
El Vesgordo. It should have gone down to 205 before you got that, and then back up to 206 with the resubscription, because I was subscribed. I'm refusing to accept.
Here we go. Still all to play for, as we said, for the final few qualifying positions. Guys in the top 8 all but assured now of a place.
I've been subscribed to your channel since the first crew battle with pros.
I thought so.
Like way back when we first started getting along. And we'd never not got along before that. That was just when we met.
Exactly. Here we go. Race.
Right, I'm going to move off Krusty just in case he's continuing with his just putting the control down.
On board with Lucas the King.
Looks like he is maybe going to get a bit more involved in this race. Oh, you can see the lag there on one of the cars as William just took off. I think it was William over the bump. Well, it wasn't William, so on William. William all sideways, does land on top.
Lucas doing the right thing.
That is his own fault.
Forward is okay as all guys come out of there now.
Just got caught in the wall, maybe landing on soil himself a little bit
lagging
later.
Badly. Askew's lagging
Gonna go
bad.
forward, see how JNL gets on in the early parts of the race. You can see they seem to be pulling right back out of the action, trying to get a gauge for stuff, not being too aggressive anymore.
Yeah.
Take a note, their internet's not the best.
The guy's cutting the corner down there off the step down.
Oh, the bricks. These Hackney Devil just get shunted from behind. Nothing they could do about that.
Look overhead, pack of 10 cars there at the front.
I'm going to just move forward with Amnesia on this right side of the curve, just closing the gap a little bit more aggressively on that Mad Warrior as they head in to the El Gordo section. Coming through nice and tidy again. Bank curve, we've got William Salas just coming through on the inside in his chrome car. Holds the little squiggle over the bump. Oh, Psycho and... oh, who was it? Psycho and Viz both clipping the lights on opposite sides and almost coming together in mid-air at the crossover point.
Oh, Lucas
both going for a little bit too much curb boost off the light.
Oh, big bounces from the guys there. They all do make it through fairly unscathed. Oh, there's big lag from the guys there. Them cars are lagging badly. I think Askew is one of them.
Psycho is in the top 12 at the moment. He's going to have to pick up an extra couple of positions. Amnesia up in 8th, going to be getting some good points.
Lucas barrel rolling off the side.
Oh, William getting a bit to the left and then tap in and tap in and tap in. William, lad, a little bit straighter on the sticks, lad, a little bit more sensitive, just gentle. I hope you don't treat the lady like you're treating these racers, lad. Slapping them about, unless they're some of them are into that in that sense.
I watch this, what's going on here, and I'll see what's about to happen. Guys come round into the El Gordo section.
Playing it nice and carefully. Psycho has picked up positions. Amnesia gets away with a little side swipe off somebody there as they got spun out in the mix. We'll be able to maybe clear that up a little bit later if necessary.
Oh, a little tap, Mojo, innocent party, does correct it well.
Amnesia does really well to avoid it. Psycho just completing, or getting back up into the top 4, passing by Lucas the King as well. So he's recovered nicely since that light incident.
Gonna move just off Mojo Morris now.
This bunch of 5 have a little bit of clear air, then we've got another bunch of 4 just a bit further down the road. Looked like Crispy Bacon maybe has a little bit of a lag bubble. It looked like he came into contact with the back of Psycho's car, but he didn't actually, and then he cuts across. Yeah, he tried to turn in too early while Psycho just doing the right thing, holding his line. He wasn't turning into Green Thumpy.
Oh, Mojo just on the back of Amnesia, but they do hold it well there.
Uses it as a little bit of boost and just giving people on the inside the space. Askew just starts cutting a little bit early, but holds it nice. Amnesia just backs out of the power of touch, lets everybody else ahead find their space first.
Everybody for lobby 2, we will be running 5-10 minutes late, but it's okay because the lobby after we have a break, so bear with us the extra 5 minutes or so. Green Thummy going wide, having to put the brakes on and correct that.
That was Lucas the King ended up being pushed a little further wide as well, I think, with that, or running even further wide. Oh, Deadly, just getting a little bump from someone, but he's got himself corrected really nice and well, didn't cause any incident for anyone else.
As we come through now on the third lap, we will be taking now
through nicely
for the last lap.
Couple of little gentle bumps. Deadly Viper and Psycho side by side. They'll be in that party chat together. So maybe just trying to... oh, both having to do a little bit of wheel rubbing in the air to make sure they get a little bit of distance for the landing.
Bouncing off the back of Askew there. Nothing they could do about it. Askew comes out unscathed. We're going to move just onto Mad Warrior. Haven't seen anything from him this race. Just appearing now into the action. Crispy Bacon trying to come up the inside. It's going to get a little bit tight as the guys come across onto the track here. Just have to keep it. Crispy Bacon
no,
again.
it's not clean. Crispy Bacon, the track wide enough though there on landing that they do somewhat get away with it. Crispy's the one that ends up having to respawn. Was there a tap on Crispy, or was that more
they're all trying to step over onto the track.
Yeah.
They're not all going to fit there.
Nope.
That's why the runoff strip's underneath. But yeah, still, it should be a little bit more cautious. The guy's getting into position now for the final.
Amnesia is
mile
following that advice perfectly, just being a little bit more cautious, just sticking on the back of the pack, just waiting and biding the time to try and pick up a couple of positions here and there in the final running. Not wanting to get wrapped up in any silly incidents.
With Warrior, who's going to be in a good position here to make a move. He goes high, getting some of the slipstream as we're going to make the run through to the line.
That's what Amnesia's done as well, just on the opposite side, trying to grab the slipstream.
Looks like he's going to take the win.
Amnesia holds the line nicely, doesn't get spun out by the little spin alongside her.
Giraffe getting launched at the finish line. I hope they got through the finish line before the car got launched there. That was crazy.
William honking his horn in dissatisfaction or something there. Oh, and then he reverses into the back of Krusty as well.
Krusty not happy with William, or vice versa. William not happy with Krusty.
But we have seen William's internet being a little bit shaky, so if he's looking for revenge incidents in something that could be what is a lag incident from his side, that isn't really acceptable behaviour. No. Come on, William, get the grips. Like, we know Krusty, we know he's one that 99% of the time stays clean.
Yeah. Win for Beemore, Lucas second, Hackney, good third for Hackney, Viking, Psycho, good fifth for Psycho, Amnesia, Mojo, GNL Swift, Dr.
And Amnesia with sixth as well. That could see them both just creeping into the top 10. Amnesia now only
Viper,
4
Lucas,
points
Giraffe,
behind Biz.
Mojo, Beemore, Zerlak, Mad Warrior, Viking, Visager and Psycho. Psycho just back into 10th now. It's going to this last race on the non-contact is... Yeah, this is the one. Hackney still with a chance as well on 1:15.
Yeah, Vij is very much in this.
Yeah, we have 4 people here looking for the final.
I think Viking just about safe unless he has a disaster race.
Yeah, we will be launching this race straight away. And like I said, we will be 5 minutes late or so for quarterfinal 2. We did start 5 minutes later just to get the guys in.
Again, a couple of little time extensions throughout as well have added the extra half an hour, 30 seconds, half an hour.
Yeah.
That'd be a long wait between races.
Alright, here we go, launching on race 10 of 10, as we said, still all to play for 8th, 9th, 10th and 12th, all within a shout here of making the semi-finals. Provisionally, as we said, we can only see what we see on the stream, so we will be possibly taking video evidence from players. We will be getting the results, as we said, out later on the website. After quarterfinal 2, we will be updating the results from the first 2 lobbies, and we will be updating the results later on this evening from quarterfinal 3 and 4. As we are setting off on the non-contact here with a lineup policy, we can go on 30 seconds. William managing to get his Hotring this time, so at least he's going to get to race the race. Look across, many cars with Bennies on. Is that going to be to their detriment?
A little bit more slidey.
Viking was talking to me earlier today about the off-roads and the muscle. It looks like he's gone with the muscle. Amnesia with the Bennies. Many people use the Bennies.
I've got Muscle Azraels and a tune or something, I can't remember.
Here we go.
I'm sat with Zerlak initially. Did tell me to be ready to spectate him a little bit. I've watched him a little bit throughout the races as well. Kept my eye on it.
I'm going to stick on board with Viking for the opening lap.
Deadly and Lucas, good. Caught first corner, just gaining a little bit of breathing space early on. There's Psycho and Viking just behind the front two. There's a bunch of 7 cars. 5 position, a little bit of a slide from Zerlak, corrected really quick, but it does allow Mad Warrior past. So I think we're going to see Zerlak at the moment in 12th place. Green Dumpy and Mad Warrior just
taking
ahead.
the wrong line. Going to lose 2 positions here, Viking. Step back, I'm just behind
just
Viking.
Feather chasing the brake boost as well. Just a little bit of extra air time than maybe wanted. Chasing them brake boosts as well, building the revs up.
Psycho just behind Amnesia here. This is the key battle with Fisicher just ahead of them.
Yeah, it is the battle.
Amnesia and Psycho is the battle for the final position here. We will stick with this battle for the race here. It's a winner takes all for Amnesia and Psycho.
Amnesia going a bit further across to the left, getting a little bit of extra curb.
William Salias has said, I've had enough.
Just passing by under the tree. Bit late on the brakes there. Traction sticking nicely for Mojo. Draft just ahead. You can see Psycho just going by Viz.
Fisicher dropping down the places. Amnesia and Psycho taking past Viz.
Yeah.
So it could all go wrong for Viz here. I'm sticking on board with Amnesia here because they're in the front of these 3, so anything that comes past them.
And Mad Warrior by Viz as well. I think with the way things stand, both of them go ahead of Viz.
Yeah.
Oh God, I can see it all playing out in front of Mojo at the moment.
Yeah.
Mojo going by Mad. Viz has picked up a couple of, well, the position back, so we'll see him hold in 10th.
We're going on board with Viz now, under pressure from Warrior and
Amnesia
Mojo.
battling with Viking now for a couple of extra points as
Warrior's off the
well.
ball, or is that lag?
Oh, Viz as well as...
No, this is lag.
He's there, he's there,
real.
yeah. No, Warriors.
Oh,
No,
he's back.
Giraffe's back. That's Giraffe. Oh, it was showing Giraffe as lagged for me. It was Giraffe for me that lagged.
Warrior's way ahead now of Fisicher. What the hell? Oh my God, it's all kicking
all
off
a
here
bit
in the
tight.
last race.
Psycho's fallen off the back of Amnesia a little bit, but he does have the position over Viz at the moment.
Oh, look at the pack here now. They all know what's at stake.
Sweat, Lucas. Oh, Mojo just gets caught up in the tree. I'm swapping to Giraffe quite quickly, though, so I can stick with the action. Where is Viz? He's just behind.
Position.
He's right behind Giraffe. I think the points as they stand is enough for Psycho and Amnesia. Viz needs to pick up the position from Giraffe and be 1 position behind Psycho or Amnesia to hold the place over them.
Viz doing everything they can.
She's got
gain a little
3
bit of
points
ground.
over Psycho and 4 over Amnesia.
We have to remember, everybody, this is provisional. We will have to wait till an hour after for official results, but provisionally what you see on your
Viz
screen
is closing.
Oh, just having to let off as if he would have.
Yeah, he's let off heavily
out.
there. That's allowed Draft
Yeah.
the breathing space back.
Chris being very tentative. I can hear his engine. He's not full out. Everybody, they need to be full out after you go down the hill section round onto the back straight. It's full out to the finish. On to lap 4 now, I do believe. Fizz is going to have to pull something out of his arse here.
1:30.013 from Viper is the best lap.
Yeah, very good lap by Viper.
Draft getting a little bit squiggly as he comes over the crest of the hill and he's off the fence. That has allowed Vizzer to pass.
Visitor.
Oh, it's getting all a bit exciting. There we go. Captain pronouncing it right.
As best as I can. It's fish something. Fishman. Visitor.
Fishman. Okay, Fishman. There we go.
Fishman.
I've got a nickname. But
Is that going to allow him in back?
Psycho might need the position over Amnesia to guarantee his progression. Amnesia with a bit of breathing space. Alright, no, it's a bigger lobby.
Viper left. Viper's lagged out. That's another position for Visitor.
Oh. That's going to make it interesting for all of these guys, because they're all maybe going to get, well, they're all going to get extra points, aren't they?
Yeah.
So will it maybe see them shake it up? Psycho's now top 4. I think the points start to drop back a bit more aggressively, because it's a bigger lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs 3 points over Viz. Amnesia needs 4, which she's definitely got, being the position ahead of Psycho.
Yeah. We look back, Deadly Viper 158 on lag out.
So he's more than safe. He's just maybe going to lose his top spot or 2 in the playlist.
Yeah.
And yeah, invites will be coming out very shortly to that other lobby. Captain's going to be opening it up. I'm going to run and make a coffee as soon as I end the stream, and then we'll be fully setting up.
Just on board with Askew now, behind Giraffe. Askew not really going to trouble the top 10, but still we have a battle here with Askew and Giraffe on the last lap. I think the top spot's taking Giraffe, taking a different line. Giraffe is wild and off. Not sure where Giraffe was going there, but that has allowed Mojo Morris through as well. Oh, and here comes Askew on Dr. Green Thumpy as well. Lucas taking first now. Dr. Green Thumpy too wide. He's into the cave.
Ooh. And you can see Giraffe picking up the position, falling back down, being more code as well. Zerlak passes by. Psycho has closed the gap up on Amnesia, but it's not going to be enough to retake the position unless there is another lap left. No, there is not.
That's it. Askew might just hold off Mojo Morris, but Mojo Morris with the run to the line, he's got the speed up the hill.
We're going to see what the points have done now. Come on, Psycho from Matt, laughing face, what is going on? I know, you know what I'm like, I get all excited and Captain joins me on the excited table. He loves watching these and commentating on them.
God, yeah.
And like Captain's got that slight bit more of investment, like he's chased all the people up, got them involved, built all the relationships, organised the competition, so this is the culmination of all his work put in with him and his group of friends. 482 Gaming now, coming together really nicely. The website's all up and running and everything.
Win there for Lucas. As we take a look down the points, as I said, we will be cutting the stream to an end in the next minute.
Yep, just going to get through the points.
Online, yeah.
I'll be running to make coffee while Captain sets the session up and invites everybody, and then I'll be joining it, spectating, and starting to stream up as soon as I've got the coffee made.
130.7 from Viking and Lucas. Really
with
good
the double
times,
points. The double points is what's the swing factor here. We see Viz, Amnesia and Psycho come in. We don't have Thingy Viper. He is going to be up there. It is Psycho on the chopping block. He will be first reserve.
1 point.
Between him and Amnesia, really unlucky. I can't feel anything but a little bit sorry for my German brother.
Did we lose somebody else? There was only 16 in that.
A couple of people lagged. A couple of people left
Viper,
during.
and who else left?
William quit out earlier on. Viper lagged out. I'm not sure who else. I can't. I'll have to go back and have a quick look.
We will be back. Thank you very much, guys.
Yep. Goodbye for now. Catch you in 5.